Why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala choose the cow in particular to name this chapter after? What is the name of this chapter? The cow. Why? Because Bani Israel failed in the second one. If you know the story of the cow, what is the story of the cow? Very interesting story. That when Bani Israel were in the desert, in Sinai, after they crossed the Red Sea, they were 12 tribes in the desert. And there was like a stingy man who had a lot of money, and he had no one to inherit him except his nephew. And he was stingy. So his nephew said, why should I wait until the guy dies? Let me expedite the inheritance process. So at night he killed him. And not only this, he became more greedy. He dragged his corpse, right, body, corpse, to another tribe's land to ask for a ransom, to accuse them and ask for a ransom. So in the morning they woke up. Where is my uncle? I miss my uncle. What happened to him? They found him killed in that place of the other tribe. You guys killed him. No, we did not. We just found him here. So they started quarreling. They're about to fight. They said, why should we fight when we have amongst us someone who speaks to Allah, Musa? So they went to Musa and they asked him, listen, this is the mystery here. Can you help us solve that mystery? So Prophet Musa made dua. Allah said to him, tell them to slaughter a cow. Quite frankly, if you ask me what is the relationship between the cow and slaughtering a cow and solving that mystery, I mean, it doesn't connect, correct? I mean, what is the relationship? But who's telling you? The all-wise, right? The all-knowing, right? So you shouldn't what? You should say what? I hear and I obey. So what did Bani Israel started doing? What color? Which one? And they kept what? Back and forth. So they failed or no? That is the first thing. Regarding the first one, I mean, I can give you multiple examples. We know that we believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without what? Seeing. That's what we call believing the unseen, that Allah is not seen in this world to us, but yet we believe in Him. Did you know that they asked Musa that we're not, one day Prophet Musa alayhi salatu wasalam brought to them the commands and he said, لَن نُؤْمِنَ لَكَ حَتَّى نَرَى اللَّهَ جَهْرًا. We're not going to execute these commands until we see what? Allah. Again, that template is Muslims. Don't even think about it. And that's why, by the way, the Quran talks a lot about them to teach us. This is what they have done. By the way, let's be fair, because also the Quran speaks about righteous and pious of them. The Quran actually is very fair to them. That the Quran says, look, وَمِنْ أَهْلِ الْكِتَابِ مَنْ إِن تَأْمَنْهُ بِقِنْطَارٍ يُؤَدِّهِ إِلَيْهِ وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ إِن تَأْمَنْهُ بِدِينَارٍ لَا يُؤَدِّهِ إِلَيْهِ. Some of the people of the book, when you trust them with millions of dollars, they will deliver. They will deliver it. But others, when you give them $1, $1, he will cheat you. So there is and there is. So in a way, but the majority of them, also we need to realize also at certain times, they were straightforward, like during the time of Dawood, the time of Sulaiman. There are certain times, years, that they went back to their senses and there was a revival. But overall, this is what? This is not a model that you should follow.